Hey everybody, it's Lost Bobbin, and I have a kind of a different video for you today. It's all about getting XP in peaceful mode. So recently I was invited to join a realm, which I'm very honored, and the host has chosen for the realm to be in peaceful mode. So it has presented me with an interesting challenge of how do I get the XP to get level up, to get the enchantments, to really get the gear that I love, and then just, go start building. So what I came up with, which is what I'm going to show you today, is to go to an ancient city. So an ancient city is not only full of XP, it's also full of diamonds. So what I think you should bring down with you is the following. You want to bring 16 bookshelves. There will be books down in the ancient city, but it's best to be prepared. You want lapis lazuli. It just doesn't generate down that low in large quantities. You want to bring some cobblestone. You might gather up enough just digging down, but make sure you have some. Make sure you bring your tools. And then iron. As much iron as you've got in this early game, but bring iron. You're going to want a bucket. You want torches as well as coal, and you want a stack of logs. So if you've found a grindstone by now, bring that too. But if you haven't, just make sure you've got cobble. So the first thing you want to do is find yourself a nice open space and go ahead and set up some lights so you can actually see your hand in front of your face. The next thing you're going to do is go ahead and set down your crafting table and your chest, which is precisely why it's brilliant. I brought so much wood because I'll just be able to make those up real quick. With my crafting table, I'm going to go ahead and craft up a couple of hoes. And the hoe is the best tool to use for Skulk, and Skulk is where we're going to get our XP. So we're just going to plow up all of this Skulk and raise up our XP levels. Oh, you can hear the shrieker. Oh, let's go find it. So the shrieker doesn't do anything in peaceful mode. It just shrieks and is really loud. But you can just kind of break it down and get the XP out of it. Okay, let's get a few torches so that we can see around here. And let's talk about what we're doing. So we're clearing out all this Skulk and we're increasing our XP levels. So I started at 16.5. I'm already at 17, which is cool. And the reason that I'm plowing around the ground is because I want to expose diamonds, right? So the diamonds do not generate exposed to air, but they will generate exposed under all this Skulk. So essentially, I'm not just mining for XP, I'm also strip mining for diamonds, except for, what the best part is? I'm not overloading my inventory with a whole pile of deep slate. We're just gonna light it up so we can see. And oh hey, all right, so there's some lava that's down here as well, and that's going to come in super handy once we find those diamonds. Okay, I'm at 24 levels, and oh, there you go, we got our first diamonds. Whoop. All right, well, I don't lose any of these, so I'm going to kind of clear around it and see how many we get. Now, part of the whole thing is that right now I don't have fortune, right? So whatever I can get is what I get. And I'm kind of hoping that I get 5. So that's going to be 3 for a pickaxe and then 2 for the enchanting table. So if I get at least 5 blocks here, then I'm going to stop. And looks like I got 5. Awesome. Is that right? No, that's 4. 5. Okay, cool. For some reason, I only brought a stone pickaxe down here with me. So it's a good thing I've got the iron. So I'm going to go ahead and make an iron pickaxe because it would be a disaster if I did not get those diamonds. I'm going to go ahead and set out the bookshelves now. So to get up to level 30 enchantments, you need 15 bookshelves. Now I brought 16 because the 16th is going to be used to actually make the enchanting table. You can find books in the ancient city, but I didn't trust that I'd be able to get enough. So this is where the enchanting table is going to go, and we're just going to light it up. Again, it's very dark down here. You might, play some nice music while you're down here so you don't get too depressed. Okay, let's go get those diamonds. Okay, so back at base, the thing we're going to make with our first 3 diamonds is the diamond pickaxe. You absolutely have to have the diamond pickaxe in order to go get the obsidian, which I'm going to get over here. But I'm not going to waste any efforts. I'm going to take my hoe and go ahead and break up some skulk while I make my way over to my little lava pit. So as a little reminder, even in peaceful mode, you can die, especially if you jump in lava. So we're going to kind of make a little block here so we don't get washed into the lava. Also, when water flows over lava, it makes obsidian. When lava flows over water, it makes cobblestone. So this is a little obsidian field right here for me, but if you need to make one, you could just take your bucket and get some lava and kind of make the obsidian with the water. I'm going to hold on to the lava because this is going to be for smelting later, but for right now, we need to gather 4 blocks of obsidian. And another little quick tip is when you're breaking up obsidian fields that are over lava, if you do it under running water, you're never going to lose your blocks of obsidian into a little lava hole because it instantly turns into obsidian underneath. So we're back at base, and I'm going to break bookshelf number 16 in order to get the books out of it because I need books for the enchanting table. All right, here we go. Now, the enchanting table's got to go where this torch is, and it's very specific. It has to have clear spaces all the way around. And we can check, make sure that we've got, yep, there's 30 enchantments. Awesome. So all we're missing now is the enchantment levels. Last I checked, I think I was at 25. So let's see what it's going to be. I'm breaking? Well, we'll see what happens. Fortune is what we want. But in the meantime, let's just go chop up some skulk. So you will find some other resources while you're down here that can give you XP, like this redstone. So I can break apart this redstone, and not only will that give me the XP, but it will also give me the resource of redstone. So this one's completely up to you as to whether you want to, load yourself down with redstone during this experience, or just get all the XP without actually collecting any materials. Now, of course, I cannot neglect the fact that we're in an ancient city and there's treasure chests. So let's go ahead and check and see what's in this one. Yep, see, there's some books. And there's also enchanted books, which is pretty cool, and all the other bits and pieces. So, go ahead and stop and collect the treasure. Treasure's fun. This is also the only place you're going to get the Swift Sneak enchantment. So I would definitely collect that while you're in here. Oh, I'm at 29. I'm getting so close to 30. Oh, there goes my hoe. Oh, and hey, some diamonds. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't have fortune yet, so I'm not going to harvest these until I have a fortune 3 pickaxe. But I'm definitely going to mark it because this place is like dark and a maze and dreary. So I'm just going to take some brightly colored blocks, and in this case, it's going to be my oak planks. And I'm just going to make a quick little tower to help indicate this is where I found diamonds. So as I'm running around, once I have fortune, I'll be able to come right back. But for now, let's just get up to 30. So I'm up to 30, and I'm going to stop everything. And I'm going to go enchant this pickaxe and see if I get fortune 3 on it. I'm breaking. Well. Ooh. Okay. Awesome. This is what I've been looking for. Yes. All right. So with fortune 3, I can go get those diamonds. I can go get any diamonds. I can also start to pick up any iron I see, and it'll kind of multiply the amount I'm going to get at any time. So last diamonds, I got 1 per block. Let's see how many blocks there might be around here. It's starting to look like there's just 1. Okay. So how many diamonds do I get when I actually hit this with fortune 3? 4. See? This is why you have fortune 3. Let's check around real quick, and I don't really see anything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on, and we're going to go back to building ourselves back up to level 30, because now with our 4 new diamonds, we're going to be able to make more tools. Don't fall in that. That would be a disaster. Yeah. Okay, where was I? So I was going to go make some more tools with my 4 new diamonds. And I think in this case, I'm going to go with tools. So I'm going to make an axe and let's see, and a shovel. All right. So now when I get back up to my 30 levels, I can enchant those tools. So off we go to get some more XP. Okay, so here's another treasure chest to check out. And I'm just going to break it with an axe. I'm not even going to open it. I'm just going to load it straight into my inventory and then see what I get. Oh, well, I got some bottles of enchanting. So I'm just going to use those straight away and up my XP with those because this is when I want it. So I'm going to throw them straight in the air so they land on me. And, oh, it's a little disappointing. Oh, let's just go back to hoeing Skulk. So down at this Y level, you are going to encounter veins of iron. And now that we have Fortune 3, we should go ahead and dig those up. And the reason is this is going to give you another passive source of XP because we're going to set up a furnace system and smelt all this iron that we're picking up while it's here. And you know what? This iron is around a lot of tough. So that's making me a little suspicious that this might be an actual iron vein and not just a little like chunk of it. So we're going to dig around here a little bit and see if we get one of those naturally generating blocks of iron, because that's going to indicate that this is a vein and not just like a little bunch. So while I was breaking up iron, I discovered I have a diamond hoe in my inventory. It must have come from a treasure chest. Wow, this is a good one. Okay, so we're going to be using this one. Oh, wow. This is really fast. Okay, so if you end up with enough diamonds to make a hoe, I think I might recommend going ahead and making yourself a little diamond hoe. Wow. Oh, so here it is. This is what we've been looking for. Oh, cool. Here we put down a torch. Okay, so this is a raw iron block. And what this indicates is that this is an iron vein. So this is going to be awesome. So not only you're going to be able to uncover diamonds, but you're also going to be uncovering iron, which you can smelt and you can take back upstairs with you. And you're going to get a lot of XP and some really great resources. So I'm back up to 30 levels, so I'm going to go enchant my other tools. So let's see what I'm going to get here. Fortune. I do not like fortune on a shovel, so I'm going to pull that out. And I'm breaking 3. Well, that's good. Let's see what else we get. Efficiency 4. I mean, this is okay. So if you know, at this point, I might add a silk touch or a fortune, or I might go make a grindstone. So how we're going to do this is we're going to make a furnace, and I'm specifically going to put the deep slate into the recipe table because I want to use deep slate to make the furnace instead of my cobblestone. So usually in Bedrock, we're able to just kind of like click, but in this time I'm placing. Oh, hey, I also want to show you how much iron I got. So check it out. I got a stack up there, 2 blocks of raw, and then another 55. Like, you do not get the XP from mining the iron. You only get the XP from smelting the iron. So once I'd gotten up to 30, I just kind of like hung out and mined up all that iron. And now I'm going to set it up for smelting. Okay, so here's where that bucket of lava comes back in handy. So I can toss a bucket of lava in there and I can get a total of 100 raw irons smelted. So without funnels or anything, I am going to have to kind of baby it and come back and forth. But for now, you know, I can hang out, I can clean out my inventory, and as I pull the iron out of the furnace, I'll get more XP. But I'm also going to run around and just get XP from the Skulk, because that's why I'm here. So I'm back up to 30. So let's check on the shovel. Let's see what it gets. Efficiency 4 is good. That's good. But that's it. And honestly, that's not going to be good enough for me, because I'm in this giant land of XP. So I'm going to go ahead and make a grindstone. Now grindstone needs a stone slab, 2 pieces of wood, and 2 sticks. And at this point, I only have cobblestone, 1 piece of wood, and a ton of sticks. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start cooking up some of the cobblestone. Because remember, this is still early game for me, so I don't have Silk Touch. I haven't been able to pull stone out of the wall. Everything is turned into cobble. And also, you know, maybe you got lucky and maybe in one of your villages you found a grindstone and so you could bring that down with you. But in my case, I wasn't so lucky. The other thing is I don't have any more wood. Turned it all into sticks. So I'm just going to go up to one of these areas over here and just grab some wood. That's kind of what's cool about using an ancient city for this early game XP farm concept. So I've got my grindstone and I'm at almost 30 levels again. So let's see what happens when I disenchant my shovel. So that didn't quite get me all to 30. So I'm going to go quickly pop my way on up to 30 and then re-enchant my shovel. So I'm back up to 30, and of all things, I found this kind of a patch of diamonds. So after we enchant this, we're going to go dig that up. But let's see what we get this time. Efficiency 4, but do we get more? No, just efficiency 4. Okay, that's all right. Let's go get these diamonds, and then we can grind it and whatever. So again, as a reminder, I'm going to dig around these diamonds because we are at lava level. And if you happen to break open this diamond over a lava pit, that's it. It's just going to get destroyed by the lava. So you want to make sure that underneath your diamonds, there's no lava before you start breaking them apart. But let's see what we get with our fortune pickaxe. So I can see 4 exposed. Oh, it's a full 8 block. Wow, that's amazing. But before we do these, we are going to break underneath them just to make sure there's no lava. And then we'll break these 2, and we get a little bit of XP as well, so that's good. And let's see how many we got. 22. Okay, so that 22, so that's basically it. That's kind of all the diamonds I'm going to need. I'm sure I'll find more down here just while I'm just getting the XP. But that's awesome. That's basically, I'm going to be kitted out. So we'll pull the XP out of here and make sure it's back up to 64. And then let's see what we can make. So I'll definitely make a helmet because that'll have respiration and aqua affinity. Not going to bother with a chest plate. But with the leggings, I'll have Swift Sneak, which is great for building. And the boots, they're going to be good for feather falling. So perfect. And I still have 6 left. So let's see. I think the most important thing for me is going to be the second pickaxe, which I'll put Silk Touch on. And yeah, I mean, I can make the sword. Maybe later, though, because right now we're just doing peaceful mode. And I don't really need this sword to kill anything. Well, that's basically it, folks. I mean, at this point, I think you get it. So down here in the ancient city, you're going to get the treasure chests. You're going to get the really free XP. And you're going to get diamonds. I mean, I've been down here and I'm like fully kitted out. And all I'm going to have to do is kind of go through the tools and go through the enchantments until I'm done. All right, well, I got some Skulk to clear. Bye.